Thank you for reminding. Yeah, going for manage business configuration. So here for individual components we'll configure here, right? So for employee at hire and employee at termination, we will configure in employment information. Both will configure in the same employment information. Here based on this worksheet, we need to give employee job number, no, start date, okay, like that we need to check all the fields and we need to configure. So if you go for here, okay to rehire, what is this okay to rehire? If for example some employee is leaving this company, okay, before termination they will have an option like okay to rehire. If it is yes, they whenever they comes, I will show you okay to rehire. For example, I am taking this employee. I am going for employment information. If you see here, here we can see okay to rehire, right? So if I want to terminate this employee, okay, then I'll go here for actions. I'll go for the terminate. Already terminated this employee. Terminate. And if I see here, I'll select the date. Here it is asking okay to rehire or no. So if I select yes, then whenever the employee comes, he will have all the predefined information of him. So if I am clicking no, then I need to give any reason why I am not giving event reasons. So for what I have not considering rehire, that reason we need to say, so that whenever this employee again he wants to come, if he is joining, then it will show us an error or as a message like this company is selected as previous HR has selected not to rehire, and we can see the reason also why we need not to take this employee. For checking those inactive employees, here we have rehire inactive employee. Okay, here if you see this employee, if I am selecting rehire, yes to rehire, So I can rehire this employee. Here with the fresh date, new hire date will come and previous organization. So with which organization he has in this organization, and event reason, rehire, okay, and his name, last name, and date of birth, everything will come, previous information will come, job information, and some information we need to give. So like that it will. And if I am going to rehire with new employment, that means already this employee worked in this organization and we are hiring this employee with new employee ID, or if this employee previously worked with one company and he is now joining to other country. Okay, if he is joining other country, then we it will come like it is completely like new hire again. Okay, like that we will configure the new hire and rehire. This will come only if we select rehire yes here. If we select yes, then only we can do this activities. If we select no here, for example, if we are selecting here and if I am going to rehire this employee, see, it is showing us an error message like this admin employee has been marked not to rehire. Please update employee details to rehire. So what I need to do, I need to activate this employee first if I want to. On force basis, if I want to take that employee rehire, then I need to activate this employee first. So how to activate this employee? I am searching this employee. I'm searching this inactive employee, and in employment information, employee details, here if you see okay to rehire is no, right? So I want to activate this employee, and then I'll keep this okay to rehire as yes. Okay, and giving here some other reason. Okay, and I'm saving this. If I go back and if I try refresh this page, and if I'm rehiring this employee, okay, see, now we'll get this. Okay, now we are able to give the information of that employee, right? This is how we do the employment hire and termination. Okay, rest all blocks will keep it as so. Rest all will select as per the worksheet. Okay, if I'm going for like what is the start date, what is the end date, and is the primary seniority date. If I go to this employee file, see, if we see here, this is all at hiring. Okay, in employee details, all this comes under hiring. This hiring, employee at hire, no, these details will come here. Hire date, original start date, seniority date, eligible for stock, service date, initial stock grant, contingent worker notes. This all comes under hire. Then in the same page I am giving this employee at termination. if we see here, okay to rehire, payroll end date is last work date. So this block shows a complete termination details, like on which date he is terminated, what is the termination reason, is he okay to rehire or not, employee payroll end date, last working day, regret termination, eligible for salary continuation. So these details we will select from here. Okay, regret termination, eligible for salary continuation. So based on this it will replicate here. Like that we need to configure employee at hire and employee at termination. Is it clear? Any doubts here? Any doubts?
No, Divya.
No. So if I'm going for this, okay, and here we are able to see like some event reasons, right? If I'm going for this employee, okay, here we are able to see this termination reasons, early reasons. These all reasons will be stored in event reason. Okay, I'm going for manage or pay. Here we'll have event reason. Okay, here we'll select an event. Okay, which we want, for example, if we want to hire.
Divya, now what you're doing, I lost the connection in between.
So I have explained how to do the termination and how to do the
That
hiring.
one, yeah,
Okay,
that
how to
one, yeah.
configure hiring and the termination. So now
Okay.
I'm going to and I have shown how to activate this inactive or how to rehire an inactive employee.
Yes,
Okay,
that also I've seen, yeah.
now I'm going to show like whenever we are saying these reasons, yes or no. Here we are getting some reasons. It will ask us reason why we are going to terminate. For example, if I'm going to take some other employee also, I'm taking this employee, and if I'm going to terminate this employee, so it is asking us some reasons, event reason, right? I'm explaining this event reasons, how we are getting this event reasons. So event reasons we will go to manage org pay because it is an XML foundation object. So I am selecting one event reason, and here I need to select whether it is a new hire or rehire. Okay, if I am selecting this rehire, here we can see the event is rehire and event reason is rehire. Okay, like that we can, if I am going to select a hire, new hire, see here our event reason is new hire and event is hire. So if I want to add a record, okay, here if I am adding this, here we are getting this, right? Like this we will add new details of employee event reasons. So how we are getting this event reasons, these event reasons, for these events we need to configure in pick list center. Here if you see, I am searching for employee status. So this will show us whether it is retired, paid leave, terminated, unpaid leave. Sorry, this I'm going back to here. See, whether a part-time or LOA full-time. Like this we will select. Okay, event reasons will come from here. Based on this, whichever is active, those event reasons will be showed here. Okay, and next, for example, is it clear for the hiring and termination?
Yes, Divya.
Yes, no? So
Yeah.
let's next I'm going to job information. We have already seen this job information. If I go here and select this job information, see here this job information will be stored in. I'm going to select this job.
Divya, hire
Yes,
and termination should be done where?
hire we'll do as add new employee. Termination in these actions we can terminate.
In,
Okay.
in yes, yes, in business configuration, we'll be doing in not in job info, right?
No, no.
Where
Job
will
info we'll give all the details, like which position he is coming, in which organization he is joining, what is the business unit. Those informations will be there. If I'm going for this job info, see, in job information we'll get on which title he is joining, what is his pay grade, temporary or regular. So if I'm going to add new employee, so these details will come. Okay,
yeah.
is it clear?
Yes, yes.
If I select here add new employee, these details will give, no, here we'll have the job information as well while hiring this employee. Okay, the data will be stored in three formats: personal information, job information, compensation information. So like personal information, organization, these fields from where we'll select is like if I am selecting this position, on which field it should be shown, whether in position information or organization information or job information, that we will select the field here. Okay, job information, org information, position information, this requirement will be given by client itself. Okay, they will ask to show this position whether in job information or org information or position information. By default positions will take in position information. If they ask us to show this position also in job information, then we'll select the job information here. These sections will give for this job information. Okay,
Uh, yes, Divya. Divya, how to create the pick list for this position? You have now selected no many things, job information and all. Where to
this
go and create? Yeah, yeah.
this is the system behavior. This comes directly. Okay,
In essay in success factor itself.
yes, success factor itself, it comes directly.
Mm.
The sections, no, these are all sections. For job info, these sections will come by default.
Okay. And now that add new employee have given, no, we should just directly go search and we should give the data, not in HRIS elements. We don't want to select anything like job info, employment info like that, right?
No, no. This if you're saying this, no, add new employee. These are all informations we'll create here. While going here, these informations which we are showing, no, So here when hiring, it is asking hire date, company date. This will show in hire process. Now we have seen at employee at hire, right? There we will give these options, and again we have given some biographical informations. Biographical information, personal information. This information will be given here. And when we configure in personal information details will be shown when we are configure this job information. So all this will be mapped to add new employee. Okay. Is it clear?
Yes, Divya.
Whenever we are configuring any object, here we will have some permissions also. Employee on others, employee on themselves, employee manager, HR manager, system administrator, whether we need to show this field to them or not, whether this person should do edit or not. These informations we will give permissions from RBP, role based managed role based. So here we have employee on themselves, employee on others. No, already we have some predefined roles, or else we can create new roles. We know how to create these roles, right? So if you want to give the permissions on employee on themselves, employee on self service, employee on themselves, like that we need to give permissions. If I am selecting this employee on themselves, then I need to give permission. I need to give this permission, and here in employee central effective dated entities, here I'll give whether I want to show this personal information or not. This see, for each and every field they have given. If I'm going for personal info, here who should see, who should edit. If you see employee on others, employee on themselves, edit and insert. Okay, if I want to give edit and insert, I'll give only edit insert. Okay, if I don't want to show them, then I'll not select anything. If I want to only show the history, then I'll select only history. Okay, like that we need to give permissions for each and every object fields. Is it clear? Any doubts? Is it clear?
It's clear to me.
Clear, no? So I'm moving to now payment info. Okay. See, this payment info will be taken. We have here payment info, right? This payment info which is shown here, will not accept this payment info. We will create all here only. This payment information will create and configure object definitions. Okay, before going that, I want to tell you, see if first on payment we need to know we have compensation. In compensation we have recurring, deduction. Okay, like this we'll have, here we'll have